It's mighty nice to have smooth sailing on a ride. The next stretch of road should give us just that. It's day one of a 4-day motorcycle trip to the White Mountains, straddling eastern Arizona and western New Mexico. The next 90 miles is the middle section of the ride. We've already gone 100 miles to get to Payson. Now our lunch is waiting for us at Show Low. Anyone touring on a motorcycle looks forward to roads like this, the smooth sailing roads. They aren't congested, there are hardly any stops, and they have just the right variety to their elevation changes and curves to make things fun. It's too bad that smooth sailing roads aren't that exciting for making videos. Smooth sailing fun is really not that dramatic, and that's a plus. It's just fun that goes on and on with nothing in the way or holding us back. For the next 100 miles, we live in 6th gear. For tours, that's like somebody else's free day at the track. Everybody has an opinion about things like this. I guess that's why they make different kinds of bikes. People like to give advice, share their wisdom, and everybody's full of wisdom nowadays. That's what they call it when someone's full of it. If you ride a motorcycle, even cagers will volunteer their wisdom out of the goodness of their heart, just to let you know the ups and downs of your two-wheel lifestyle. You'll hear one person say, "Remember, it's better to be a couple minutes late than never arrive at all." You meet that person the next day and they'll inform you, "If you worry too much about the moment you take your last breath, you'll never have any moments that take your breath away." These people have all this wisdom. I wonder what would happen if they put all of it together all at once. Would they arrive someplace on time and be hyperventilating? Maybe that's why many of them are on anti-anxiety medications. And there's other types of wisdom. There's educational wisdom out there too. A lot of it is good stuff, necessary stuff. The kind recited to squids and newbies as if wisdom in their ears have anything in common. It's also thrown into MSF classes sometimes as the aphorism of the day. These are powerful words to live by when your life is on the line, pushing past the red line. You hear things like, "On any bike, technique is more important than technology." Practice what you don't want to do, so when you have to do it, it won't come as a surprise. The more you want to use the throttle, the better you better be on the brakes. You can teach yourself how to ride, or you can have the road teach you. The road is less forgiving. All of this advice and wisdom has its place, but it's not the kind of wisdom you'll hear from bikers who have been on the road a while. I picture an old-time biker either grinning or spitting when they speak their wisdom, and every pearl of wisdom has a true life story behind it. But you'll be lucky just to get the wisdom. You'll have to really get to know them before they tell you their story, the true story. You might think when you hear them speak you can guess their story. Sometimes that's true, in a superficial way. But the depth of what it means is always in the details, the nuance, the subtle ironies, the in-between the lines emotion, something never admitted to but self-evident. Old-time bikers don't even see this stuff as wisdom. To them it's just the facts of life. There's nothing wise about the shitstorm chaos called life. It's just raw and relentless, and if you're lucky, sometimes a hell of a good time. But unfortunately, filled with people offering their wise-ass advice. Next time you see a biker give a little grin or turn his head and spit, you might hear something like this. If you're going to drop your bike, do it when it's not moving. Whatever speed you're going on the road, somebody wants to go faster. The best bike of all time is always the next bike you want to get. 80 miles an hour on a motorcycle looks faster to law enforcement than 80 miles an hour in a car or truck. And so I asked her, Does this bike make my ass look fast? Some people call bikers dangerous thrill seekers, and they actually think they said something negative. Group rides are lots of fun, unless they're not. Everyone crashes, some get back on, some don't, some can't. Some think until you modify a bike, it's not really yours. But like anything else, the best way to make it yours is in how you ride it. Go on, don't wear a helmet and get a rock in your face. Or wear a helmet and take in a yellow jacket through the neck opening at 70 miles an hour. There's only 2 times you feel the weight of a bike. When you first take it off the kickstand and when you don't have the skill to handle it. Bikers have favorite roads the way other people have best friends. The heavier the bike, the more you want to keep going and never stop. Every road has possibilities, and some of those possibilities are best suited for 4-wheel cages. No free 2-ups, it's either gas or ass. Getting away from traffic to be safe is not the main reason motorcycles go fast, but saying it sounds more responsible. You'll always remember your first road rash. Any excuse is a good excuse to ride, but if you need excuses, I probably don't want to ride with you. For safety, they say ride defensively, like the other traffic can't see you. That makes no sense. If I thought I couldn't be seen, I'd be doing more crazy shit than I normally do. On a motorcycle, you don't have to stop to smell the roses. So there you have it, 3 kinds of road wisdom to keep in mind while you glide along on a smooth sailing road. The first kind is from people who've never been on a motorcycle. Next is the wisdom by people who know motorcycles, but take it more academically. Finally, we get to the facts of life as sometimes shared by actual bikers. It's also interesting to note for the 3 kinds their share frequency. Ironically, it seems the less experience someone has on a motorcycle, the more likely they are to share their wisdom about it. For the most part, bikers would rather ride than talk. And if they talk, it's usually something practical. Like what sandwich is best to get at the Roadkill Diner, or pointing out wear marks on someone's front wheel tread, or suggesting an alternate route over the pass, or saying what they like or don't like about some new gear they got. They rarely spout wisdom. They know no one listens to it. To get their point across, at most they'll use humor, sarcasm, or something blunt. They know from experience that only experience gives the best wisdom about any experience. They gravitate to those who have that experience, so there's nothing more needed to be said. They can simply relax and enjoy those smooth sailing roads.